This is a larger painting, and I'm doing the waterfall. We're gonna have cascade waterfalls. We're gonna have one over here, one here, and probably two more on this side of the painting. I will go ahead and paint these two, probably with you, and that one is gonna be exact carbon copy of these two, so it's gonna be the same. I have some white gesso over here. Most of the painting's already done. I didn't do this for YouTube, but I thought maybe the waterfall could be a quick, could be put into a quick video, maybe like 20 minutes video or less. So let's go ahead and work on the waterfall together. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a background blue for the waterfall. Go a bit darker. Go a bit darker than what you think you're gonna need. And the water comes this way. I'm gonna switch to a larger brush and drop some of that color over here as well. Now we're gonna have reflections here. Reflection of the bushes, the rocks. So we're gonna bring that in as well. Maybe some brown, some raw umber to capture those reflections, the rocks and all those vegetations. I'm gonna bring in the green later. Just gonna drop dark over here for now. For your edge of the waterfall, it has to be level. You could use a tool like this when you're drawing the edge. So this is, I believe, perfectly level, you would say. So you can use a tool like that. I'm gonna bring in my round brush and start working with some blue and white. I'm not gonna go with straight white yet. With lighter value of that, I'm gonna start creating the impression of the fall. Now you could use a fan brush for this part. On YouTube, most waterfalls are demonstrated, waterfall paintings are demonstrated this way. You could use a fan brush, just coming to the edge of the waterfall and pull to the right and drop, something like that. You could use this technique as well. So I'm going to use my round brush and just tap just like that and create impression of water dropping. As I said, fan brush also gives a good texture, you would say, for waterfall. So it's up to you. And I don't want to use straight white right away. Now I'm going to bring that value right underneath my waterfall and join them together. So waterfall is taking shape. The more you work on it, the better it's gonna look. Just have to trust the process and work with it, whatever technique you're working with. As I said, you could use your fan brush and very quickly create a decent, believable waterfall. That's fine as well. Now if you wanted to have a rock in between your waterfall, very easily you could carve that out. You know, pick up some dark and just come over here and create some impression of a rock over here. And the water, the idea is water goes around it, so. And we're gonna have the rock over here, sitting right here. And of course, I'm going to come in with another brush and some sienna. That was raw umber and black. With some sienna, create impression of some highlights on this rock. Give it some dimensions. Bringing some raw umber to this side. And just like that, you can drop a piece of rock in the middle of the fall. Now I'm going to bring in a bit more white into my blue. Still, I'm not working with straight white. And same technique. Drop impression of the actual water dropping. Big droplets. Now I'm going to bring in a bit more white. And as you see, just dab. Some areas I'm going to come all the way down here. Some areas I'm going to stop. Maybe up here. Just give it some character. And maybe this edge, of course, we can always soften. Maybe a bit more white over there. I'm gonna go ahead with my blue and white. I'm gonna come here and very softly create impression of the water. I'm using the side of the brush, not the tip of the brush. Be mindful of your brush strokes. Your water has to be perfectly level. Always get rid of your hard edges. And I'm going to bring in a bit more white. Same technique. Right at the bottom of the fall, we're going to go ahead and create the white water, foam, whatever that is forming. Now you could use, again, back to the fan brush. You could use your fan brush for this technique as well. I'm just going to come here and tap. As a matter of fact, I think this brush creates a better impression of that foam. I just have some white and a little bit blue on my brush. You could just tap right at the bottom of the fall and create impression of some water splashing here, some foam, just like so. And a bit more white right at the bottom of the fall. Maybe if you want to create a bit more splashes here and there. Now I'm going to go ahead, drop some dark here as well, and we're going to use the same technique to indicate another fall over here. So we're going to have cascade waterfalls over here. And with a larger brush, just going to go ahead, drop the indication of my water over here. To indicate some reflections over there. Some land maybe here, and bringing some of that blue, and just go ahead and blend the two. This area is going to be fixed later on. It's not done yet. I'm going to wash my brush again, bring some of that blue. And continue a nice blend over here. I can bring in my blender brush and very softly go over it. Get the excess paint off of your brush, just go over it like that. Very softly, no pressure at all. The paint is wet, it's tacky, you're gonna pick up paint if you press hard. Just like that, a nice blend over there. Back to my blue and white. We're gonna come here, use the same technique, smaller waterfall this time. Same technique. Just drop the water, impression of water, some blue. Bringing in a bit more white. Right at the edge of the fall. A bit more white, just for the highlights. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead with some more white and blue, lighter value. Come right here and join them together. Some areas I'm going to drop in the water right into the bottom of that small waterfall here. Now we're not going to get much of a splash over here, but we can nevertheless bring in a fan brush and just go ahead, tap over here and continue pulling it outward just like so, and create illusion of the water lines and white water. My blender brush, just soften some of this hard brush strokes. Same idea. Maybe even pull some of that just like that and just go side to side just like that. Indicating impression of some water lines, some foam forming here. Maybe even bringing a bit blue, mixing with that, maybe a bit of that raw umber. Especially here, right by these rocks. Same brush. Reflection of these rocks over here. Back to my white and blue and get a nice blend. That's raw umber I'm working with. I could go a bit darker here, right here, maybe bring some black. I can do that later as well, but just want to show that also before we wrap up the video. A bit darker here. Since I have black on my brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and wash it. Bring some more blue, some more white, and start from the outside and bring it into it and just blend it and create impression of what you call it, reflection of those rocks in the water. A bit more of that raw umber. Same process. And that would be very soft reflection of the rocks and very soft transition. We can do the same thing over here. And some more white. Maybe just tap, maybe. Don't pull it, just tap like that. And create some impression of maybe ripples in the water and maybe some splashes as it hits underwater rocks. You know, you could do that as well. Now I'm going to continue painting one more over here, which is basically same technique, and I'm going to work on the foreground as well. Now it's going to be some more reflection, some more blending and stuff like that. So if you're interested in seeing that, I'm going to make another quick video of that. You know, just visit my channel. I'm going to sign off right here, and hopefully I can see you guys soon with another video. Take care and have fun painting.